thing.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to the Never Enough Toys podcast. I am one of your hosts, Rich Rampage.
And I am Griz.
And we're here with another fun-filled episode. It's been quite a while.
It has been a couple months, my friend.
It has been a couple months. Very busy months.
Yeah.
But
we tried a few things. A couple things worked, a couple things failed. But at the end of the day, we are back. We ain't going nowhere.
Yep. If you're watching live, we are live on Facebook. So we
Facebook.
How you doing?
How we doing?
Rich Rampage. That's Griz, and we are Never Enough Toys podcast, where we talk about toys.
Yeah, man.
As grown adult collectors and whatnot. So here we are,
chilling.
How you been, brother?
Been doing well,
I'm
man.
gonna crack my beer too.
Yeah, man. Crack that beer. Foster's.
Cheers. Cheers to you.
Cheers to you guys. Australian for beer. Love these big cans.
Griz, how the hell you been, brother?
Dude, I've been pretty good.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
We're
in a better place now.
It's been a slow market for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't been picking up as much as lately. Been trying to more along the lines of trying to get rid of stuff as well. So
yeah, that's true. I have a whole thing over there that's ready to go.
Yeah, I have my room is in shambles right now. I'm removing stuff, remodeling stuff, reorganizing, getting rid of stuff, bringing stuff in, getting stuff out. So my obsession with trading cards has died down a little bit, which I'm happy about. I haven't been going crazy with the trading cards.
Yeah,
I started collecting like my personal collection now, what they call the PC.
Oh.
And it's pretty much for some of my favorite wrestlers. So I only I'm usually when I was getting trading cards, it would be like I'm trying to get the full set.
Right.
This is not really that much. Like I'm just collecting certain guys. And
what is this, WWE?
Well, AEW's only got one set of cards. They're hard and they're hard to come by. I've only found 4 packs on my own. I mean, not packs, but blasters.
Nice.
But I've never found any other way. And like, I refuse to pay the prices that people are asking for them online and stuff, and in card shops too, because they're they're jacked up a little bit. So
yeah, that's for sure.
And they're hard to come by. So and then I was finding old, not vintage, but a couple of years ago, packs and stuff from at flea markets. So I've been able to find some older stuff.
Cool.
And just get rid of them at toy shows too, because then I buy my extras. So
yeah, there you go.
It's been a give and take relationship with the trading cards. So
yeah, good. I feel you on that.
Yeah,
I actually was going through my trading cards just randomly. I was in the back. I found Dick Tracy cards. I found New Kids on the Block cards. I found Batman Returns, original Batman, 89. 89.
Yep.
I found the Marvel cards that the 91, 92.
I gotta show you all because I have everything you mentioned. I have the sets.
Yep.
I got the Toxic Crusaders. I got the G.I. Joe.
Yeah,
I have Alf. I have E.T. I have Bill and Ted. I have like Garbage Pail Kids.
Right.
Dinosaurs Alive.
Nice.
High School High, Gross Out, Toxic High School, whatever the hell that one was. But
do you have Mars Attacks?
I don't have Mars Attacks. I have seen packs and I've been tempted to pick them up, but it's just another thing that I can't start collecting.
Yeah, I feel you.
So do we want to go with news?
You can go with news.
All right. Why is Playmates making these ugly ass turtles again with the Street Fighter 2-packs?
Yeah, these gritty turtle 2-packs.
The
4 turtles.
2002 design? 2012 design.
Yep. Again, still using these repaints.
And look like they've been repainted by a 7-year-old.
Yeah, scratchy black paint.
Don't get it. I just don't understand it.
Yeah, it's very strange. So you got, what was it, Leo and Ryu?
Just got a whole bunch of love. I think that was Benny Rose.
Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, feller.
Yeah, and Street Fighter's been getting the rub lately because now AEW is doing like figures in Street Fighter the
cosplay. Yeah. So you have Kenny Omega as Akuma.
and then
You've
the
got
Young Bucks.
Young Bucks as Ken and Ryu.
Yeah, so that's
pretty cool.
A lot of Street Fighter stuff going on.
Speaking of which, Street Fighter 6 was announced today.
Oh, boom!
So yeah, there's a lot going on in life.
That's very cool.
It's very cool. I'm excited for it. Realistic art style is the new way of the future.
Now seeing these ugly ass turtles again.
Yes.
How do you feel the Last Ronin is going to be?
The Playmates Last Ronin?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks terrible, but I still have it pre-ordered because I'm a Last Ronin mark.
Exactly, it's a one-off. But I mean, every company's making one now.
Yeah,
you got one from Playmates, you got one from NECA, and you got one from Diamond.
Yeah, I skipped the Diamond, but I got the other two.
See, I skipped the NECA and I went for the Diamond.
All right, so we'll have to compare. I want to see your Diamond when that comes in.
And we both got the Playmates, so
yes, yeah. The only reason I got the Playmates, as hideous as it usually is because it's Playmates, and I want to put it with my
Exactly. I have a plastic. I got a lot of love for Playmates, whether it be Turtles, Toxie, Bucky. Those lines. The Stone Protectors was not. That was
another group. Yeah,
not even LJN. Coleco, maybe it was Coleco.
Oh wow, Coleco.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so keep on with Turtles. NECA is stretching out. The way I said it was just like Armstrong. They be stretching, because they're doing the Universal Monsters Van Helsing Splinter as Van Helsing.
All right, I'm not in this line, and I agree. This one is probably the biggest stretch of them all. Why you wouldn't just have him be like a Wolfman would be, it's a furry character. Go with the furry. Not that you have your 4 turtle sons and now you're the hunter of your own sons?
Well, actually, no. Well, there hasn't been a vampire. So, talk of the toy community is that they're going to be a Shredder Dracula.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
I guess I'm not in on this line at all either.
Yeah,
the only one that did look appeling to me is Raph, only because Raph is my favorite, and Frankenstein.
Yeah,
that
one is cool. Actually,
a really cool figure, and I've seen it in person, and I resisted. I didn't.
The lightning bolt size. Yeah,
it's cool. Really cool.
Yeah, it's got a lot of details.
It's all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't like the April O'Neil, the Judith Hogue face on the April O'Neil Bride of Frankenstein figure. I just don't think it looks. They could have went cartoony with it. I mean, look what you did to the head sculpts. I mean, I understand you want to get as much mileage out of a head sculpt as you can. Yeah, but I don't feel. And you didn't give her like the makeup, like the dark eyes. You didn't do anything. You just made it.
Didn't dress it up.
No.
Yeah.
So I'm out on these Universal Monster Turtles. They're very nice figures, but if I'm not really, the horror collectors are going to eat that shit up. If you're, a cross-contaminated fan between horror and Turtles, I mean, there you go. Perfect.
Which you almost had me. If it was a solid, vision all the way throughout, for me, I might have jumped in. Right. But being that, I don't know, I'm not really huge into the Universal monsters. I'm more into the psycho slasher killers, Jason, Michael, Freddy type of stuff. So it's just kind of out for me. And it's not exactly what it was to the originals too. So it's a hot take.
Right. San Diego Comic-Con 2022 exclusive 4-pack
going on sale tomorrow.
The Mutation 4-pack of was it Bebop and Rocksteady in human form? Yeah, Bebop, Rocksteady, Baxter, and Splinter all in human form.
To be honest with you, Baxter in human form was actually something that I was looking forward to.
Really?
Yeah. I really was looking forward to that figure.
He kind of reminds me of the Doctor in the second movie, a bit. If you're crazy. But again, I've been out of the Toon line for a while now. This is not dragging me in. But if you're a collector of that Toon line, these are great additions. I mean, they look great. They look awesome. They look so cartoon accurate. I love how the attention to detail that NECA is putting into them. It's just so deep.
Yeah.
It's just like and if you're a caliber of a collector like we are, we can't get everything. I can't get everything.
Yeah, it's hard. It's difficult.
So I mean, but I'm seeing more and more Toon NECAs on shelves still now.
That's
Like
good.
The Rat King Vernon. I've seen a whole bunch of. Remember when that was such hot shit?
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right. So, what was it? Last weekend?
Yeah.
Were you guys selling? All right. So,
2 weekends ago.
2 weekends ago, the boys were back in town in Edison, New Jersey. Ben was there.
Collector Con, New Jersey Collector Con.
Yep. It was a star-studded cast of friends and toys. It was an amazing turnout. So while we're there, I had just missed being able to get on with you guys. I really wanted to sell with you guys, but that's all right. I came as a spectator. Me and Bove and our new friend came in, and we came to check out the lay of the land, kind of help you guys out with if you needed a break or if you needed us to go scout something out, we were there for you.
You got me.
I did get you.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll get to that.
It holds you.
Yeah. So you were talking about the seeing the Rat King Vernon.
Yeah.
I have a story for that one for you in a hot minute. So you said we'll get to it in the halls. So we'll just put a pin on that. Put a pin on that. We have to come back to that.
All right. Any other turtle news that you'd like to discuss? Well, still on turtles.
Well, it's not toy related, but it is comic related. I mean, you brought up The Last Ronin before.
Yeah,
I did finish the series.
Huh. What do you think?
I love it so much. It's amazing. Yeah, like contain myself.
Guidelines.
Yes,
my kids might be watching this.
Yes,
we are public.
So God, it was so awesome.
Yeah, no, I will definitely when it comes out in one single volume, I'll definitely scoop that up and check it out. I don't like to hang on
the releases like I did. Which
I don't like to do that. Just
was nerve-wracking.
To me all in one shot. So.
But Hypnotronic Comics, Joy, you are a gem. She called me every time that something came in, and basically, we were getting those trade issues as they came in. They're all vanilla covers and everything, no variants or anything like that. But the series was it's coming out in July in a hardcover.
Sick.
So I got you, brother.
Thank you.
Can't recommend it enough. It was cathartic. It was beautifully done. Last Ronin, I highly recommend.
Boom. From Turtles, I'll go to WWE real quick.
All right.
They showed off the next wave of superstars, which are the Remco lookalike retro.
Yes.
I was able to complete the first wave.
Right. So that was Hogan, Mad Hatter, Bray Wyatt, Ric Flair, and what was the other one?
Honky Tonk Man.
Honky Tonk.
Right. And then the second series is Diesel, Scott Hall, and Shawn Michaels. It's just the three. And they all come with championship belts. Well, they just showed off
the click.
We got Undertaker coming.
Oh, yes.
He comes with his hat and his jacket and tie. I think it's all removable, which is awesome.
What a sucker I am.
We got, I believe it's WCW Appearance Warrior, where he's got the big duster jacket.
Like the Ultimate over there.
Yeah. Yep. We got the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase in the green suit.
Wonderful.
Awesome Papa Shango.
Yes.
What? We haven't had a Papa Shango in a while.
Very long time.
With a really cool cape and all that. And original Mankind with the brown get up.
Brown.
The mask and all that. So I'm excited for those.
That's cool. Yeah.
I don't know when and how I'm going to be able to get the Scott Hall and Kevin Nash and Shawn Michaels. Hopefully I'll have luck like I did with these. We're finding them in the store.
No pre-orders? What is it, Walmart? Or?
Yeah, I'm sure they were up and sold out and down. I don't do that. I just shop retail. I don't really shop online for the most part. Like, it's not really something I like to do, only because you save on shipping if you find it in store. And not to mention, my wife doesn't have to see all the packages build up. Yet I see all the packages that come to the house.
Yes.
It's been Oh, anyway.
Joey JCM, quick shout out real quick. This guy,
Yeah, Joey.
he is saving this podcast right now. So I said,
I think Jennifer's watching too. I just
hey Jenny.
I just saw that shit.
So a little quick tidbit. When I switched over to my new computer, I got a new MacBook just for this purpose of doing more video work and stuff like that. When I switched over, my entire library crashed. So there went episode 11, episode 12, 13, 14, so on. So they all went goodbye. I was only able to continue this podcast and recover because of the help of Joey JCM. So thank you very much, sir, for the hard drive help. You are getting us back online.
Yeah, buddy.
Back online.
Okay, so speaking of wrestling, AEW Fan Fest happened this past weekend. They announced a whole bunch of figures coming out. The things that I can't remember everything that they showed.
Right, there was a lot.
But the things that I'm looking forward to is first off, that Cody Supreme figure.
Oh my!
It looks absolutely astonishing. It's pretty much, and all these Supreme figures, they come with so many parts, including legs.
Yeah.
Like
the waist dude, that down. Was the coolest thing.
It's from the waist down, so it's like
that was really cool.
So all your figures can have different trunks, and this actually comes with trunks that will match his WrestleMania debut.
Are you serious?
So
wow, dude, that's well, because I want to also put a little rumor in there that I think they're in cahoots. I think they're in bed.
I don't know. I think McMahon's too much of a control freak for that. But who knows? Maybe Cody's the bridge. Maybe Cody will bring them all together.
Yeah,
who knows?
Hopefully.
But also they're coming out with the LJN style CM Punk, which
I did not see that.
Yeah.
Well, I knew about the dog.
It was just a rendering. I believe. Okay. So I don't even think it was even a 3D rendering. I think it was just like a sketch or whatever. But that is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
And
I like seeing any LJNs come in.
Like Ultimate style figures. The Aleister Black, Malachi Black. The Malachi Black stuff's coming. And they have announced that Danhausen's getting a figure soon.
Sweet.
So very nice, very evil Danhausen. Congratulations, bud. That's really cool. Really cool.
Yeah.
And you got Hook coming and all that. So,
yeah.
That's
so you can make that team.
Oh, and good old JR is getting a figure.
That's true.
And then Ringside Collectible, Tony Schiavone.
What?
And Excalibur. So they're making the announced team.
Oh, that's so great.
Super cool.
I kind of love that.
Yeah.
Kind of into it.
I got my own action figure, you freaks. So,
love it.
Yeah, so AEW is putting out some cool stuff.
Yeah,
and, MJF just put out one of the best
fieriest promo I've ever seen.
So if you're into AEW, you know what I'm talking about.
You got to go watch that if you didn't see it.
The 2022 Pipe Bomb.
He
did a fantastic job, and I hope it's a work. I hope it's all.
I do hope
according
it's a work.
to plan. So we'll see. And then from wrestling, we'll go to.
Oh,
what was that? I don't know. Okay, go.
Burn down, rescue Rangers.
Oh, that's down there.
Oh,
no, with that. We're not there yet.
All right.
We'll go to MOTU.
All right.
Mattel Creations exclusive Koldar. Which is I don't know who he is. I'm not that deep of a MOTU fan, so I probably won't be getting it. But he's pretty much just like a Viking guy with a golden helmet. He's probably some kind of original character.
Concept or something.
Yeah, I have no idea. But they're also doing Wondar.
Gotta get that Wondar. Wondar bread.
The Wonder Bread He-Man, which is the long-lived mythological brown-haired, black-suited He-Man. Come with barbecue sauce on your feet, freaks. I'm just really Jewish.
Yep.
Barbecue. Try my barbecue sauce.
It's pretty good.
I never tried it.
I gotta get you some.
Okay, and then also one quick little thing that I saw, a company called, I don't know how it's pronounced, it's Nacelle or Nickel or something like that,
Okay.
but they're making legendary comedians as figures.
Whoa.
And the first thing that they announced is
Give me a GC. Come on, say it.
oh man, that'd be great. I already have a GC though.
You got a George Carlin?
I have a Rufus figure.
What? Oh,
NECA Rufus.
that makes sense. That
Yes.
makes sense. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
they announced Joan Rivers, Lenny Bruce, and Bill Hicks. Bill Hicks is one of my favorites. So,
Yeah, that's one of your. Yeah,
yeah, that's one of my dudes.
yeah.
So, yeah, and they kind of look weird.
Wow.
I mean, I saw some blurry pictures. It looks like a cross between the Loyal Subject figures
Okay.
and like a 3D printed, like like you go to a place where you get yourself as a 3D printed figure.
That's a
Stuff like
whole.
So it's like it kind of looks like, I don't know. It might have been just renders, but I just thought it was cool to have. Imagine seeing like a Joe Rogan figure, or
Yeah.
or Eddie Murphy figure,
Yeah.
Or I mean, I'm a big fan of stand-up comedy in general. So
Yeah.
I mean, not that I would, not that I don't think I don't think I have space on the shelf
For a
random
comedian show.
random
Yeah.
comedians. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Speaking
Speaking of photorealistic figures, did you know about the Hasbro photo? They're basically
the Ghostbusters thing you showed me, right?
Yes.
Somehow you can make yourself
so
a Ghostbuster.
if you want basically a custom head sculpt of yourself on either a Ghostbuster or a Power Ranger or a Marvel Legend, this is the way to go, man.
Yeah,
Super cool.
I've seen there was a couple. I think there was a place in the Palisades Mall, the Prince of Prussia Mall. There was a place where they did that stuff where you can just go and they
Go
they
scan
put
your
you in
face.
that, they put you in that cylinder and scan
That's
your whole body.
super cool.
Your whole body. You get your own figure. Crazy.
See, now what I was saying, and I think I spoke with Joe about this, was that you pretty much have to get the Ghostbuster one. Because then once you get the Ghostbuster figure of yourself, then you can pop the head off and put it on whoever you want. You can put it on Spider-Man, you can put it on this guy, but you got to get yourself as a Ghostbuster. Like it's like a must,
Yeah, absolutely.
Like the
Nick
little
Bove, we're thinking it'd be you.
yeah, absolutely. He's
Nick
got his
Bove.
name written all over it.
Absolutely. Also, the retro MOTU. I'm sorry, back to MOTU. The origins. Snout Spout and Leech have been showing up in stores. So
Are they both deluxe?
Both deluxe. Yep.
Yeah, like the big cards.
They both come with interchangeable heads. Leech comes with an interchangeable head to be like his vintage figure with the sucker with the button in the back, or an actual sculpted mouth with teeth and stuff like that. So it's a really cool. And plus, he comes with interchangeable hands and feet to make suction cups as well, like the original figure.
Nice.
And then Snout Spout, I believe, comes with like an actual mechanism that shoots out of his nose, shoots water out. So that's really cool. Look forward to that. And they, some Masterverse stuff's coming out. Like they're making Masterverse figures for the CGI show.
I saw that. They look very strange.
They
like
just
skinny legs. Everybody skipped leg day.
Well, that's what the animation looks like. So that's why it's just putting them in scale with the rest of the Masterverse line, because all the Masterverse lines are just going to
do like that 7 different. What are they? 7-inch?
They're 7 inches, right? They're not 6. They're bigger than that. They're 7, and they're just going to make all the different properties that scale.
Yeah, I get it. It's I feel like that the new Masters is the equivalent of like the Batman the Animated Series, Justice League, like everything's big
chest and tiny little legs.
Yep.
I guess I did like the show. I watched the first season and a half, and I think they just got greenlit for a third season. So
sweet. All right, that's good. Good on you.
It's totally different than the original, but
what was I laughing about? It was what's her name?
Ram Mam.
Ram Mam.
Yes, Ram Mam is
Ram Mam.
It's and you know what? It works.
I'll take it.
All right, so that's all I got for toy news.
Very
You?
nice. Toy news. Yeah, it was pretty much.
And also the retro carded lizard in hand figures, in hand
yes.
pictures and video have popped up. So.
Yeah, Parallel Universe got the scoop on that one, and oh man, that's a must-have.
I thought it was the 375.
Yeah, kind of got you on that one,
I was
but it was
like,
on the blue card back. So
well, as soon as I just saw like a little picture of it, out of box, and I was like, oh, is that? And then and I see retro, and I'm just like, oh, and then I clicked on it, and I see the guy holding it. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
it's a 6-inch scale figure. So, but it's still really nice.
It's amazing.
I mean, that's a great.
I love it.
I love that they're doing the card bag bubbles again.
Yes.
Don't stop. Get
it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we got some of those to talk about back here. Just.
I just like the smaller versions. That way I can get more.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I feel you on that. I feel we could even have a little discussion about, like, ever since I've gotten into the 6-inch figures, and Joey JCM, you can agree on this one. I know it. That ever since we've gotten into these 6-inch figures, it's kind of been like, it's been life. It's been life ever since, you know?
Right.
But the space is real.
Yeah.
The issue is real. So, it's really kind of hard to keep up with not opening them to save space. Like these little ones up here, like the retro WWEs that stare at us while we do our podcast. Those are fine because you can have, I haven't even counted them, but there's probably about 40, 30 or 40 of them. And
part of my purge included getting rid of all the bubbles.
Oh yeah,
I kept all the cards.
Okay,
but I got rid of all the bubbles to my retros. I have all these stupid stands.
Oh yeah, there's a couple stands. Yep.
Yeah, that was a big undertaking.
Yeah,
and then with the MOTU stuff, I cut them all the card backs. I cut the artwork off the back. I cut them all.
It must have hurt.
I think I got a blister.
Ooh,
yeah. I mean, it's healing up now, but
nice.
That was fun.
Yeah, good shit.
All right.
So that was
yeah, movie review. Yeah, never enough toys. Movie review.
Yeah, you got to do one of these every once in a while,
dude. I fucking loved it.
Oh, wasn't it so good?
Oh, dude, it was so good. I watched it the day it came out.
Yeah,
and by myself, and then I told Jen that I had watched it, and she was like, "Oh, that's cool," and I was like, "You should watch it."
Yeah.
I was like, I'll totally watch it again.
Yeah.
I was kind of itching to watch it again.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah,
I want to watch it again.
Let's watch it again. So I totally watched it again, and the amount of cameos and references that they got away with getting through. Not to mention all the jokes that would go over kids' heads.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this was not for kids.
No,
this was not for kids. This movie.
This was definitely for the fans of the original property and the Disney afternoons. And,
hell yeah, Yeah, I mean, they're grown up as it is. Like, that's the cool part of it. You got Dale with a CGI makeover.
Dude, I loved how it was like Roger Rabbit, the live action interacting with the cartoons.
Yes,
and everybody's part of the same universe, and you had
everybody,
He-Man and Skeletor, and then you had.
How did they get away with this?
Ugly Sonic.
Talking about Paramount,
and then you had Tigra.
Yeah, Tigra. What the shite?
Yeah, no, I really dug it. I thought it was a great story. It was very reminiscent of Roger Rabbit.
Yes, 100% parallel. Yeah,
Sweet Pete I thought that was a great character.
Oh my lord! And you know what's funny? A friend of ours, John. This was like soul crushing to him because that's his favorite character.
Right.
So that was I think that was his biggest criticism of the entire movie, was that they ruined his childhood with that.
Well, I mean, his childhood would have been ruined if he found out that it was actually really close to the actual life of the voice actor who did Peter Pan.
Oh.
How he got older and nobody ever used him and he ended up dying.
Oh, so, no. Yeah, I'm sure he knows that, but oh, jeez.
I think he only died. I think he was only 30. Yeah, like it was, and people have like shown backlash towards the studio for doing something like that. But
I mean, the polar opposite of that is a guy like Mark Hamill, who, they didn't want to cast him as any because they could only see him as Luke. So he went into voice acting, and then he crushed it in voice acting.
Yeah.
So that's there is hope for you out there. If you're feeling like you're at your lowest, there is hope in voice acting.
Yeah.
Or you could also be cock knocker.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
But that's all I got.
Kick-ass, man.
And that's my movie review of Chip and Dale. Loved it.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it. I would say 7.5, 8, something up in there. It was good, really good.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, show.
And do show me your booty holes. Oh.
Ding 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 ding. We don't have the song rights. Show me your booty holes. So we're at my house. You could tell me about your booty holes.
It's been very slow. I had a quick little bout of hunt, find, score. It was really quick.
Yeah.
I hunted it for a second. I found it, and then I scored it.
Yeah.
And for me, the big one was the Star Wars Vintage Series droids, which included R2-D2, C-3PO, and Boba Fett. These are the 3.75 inch figures depicting the characters from the cartoon droids.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw that they were popping up in stores online, and I was like, shoot, I didn't know those were coming. So I one day in Target, I found a whole peg full of R2-D2s, and I was like, oh man,
pretty
this is
sweet.
Awesome. So I grabbed one. And then I think later that week, I was in New Jersey and I found the Boba Fett all by himself in this lonesome in a different pile that he should have been. So it's fate.
There you go.
Fast forward to 2 weekends ago at the toy show.
Edison toy show.
I told my friend Griz, I said, just keep an eye out for C-3PO. That's the one that was the last one I needed. And
so I went hunting, and shout out to the guy who didn't have it, but saw it out of the corner of his eye from the guy who was right next to him. So the guy who was right next to him also had that really cool urn that you made me go over and check out.
He had the Undertaker urn. So I was like, they had them up on WWE Shop like for clearance around Christmas time. Not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before, and I totally regret not jumping on it.
How much though?
It was cheap.
Stop.
But what he had was a signed.
It was
authentic.
It was legit.
No, this was just a prop replica.
Yeah, no, it had weight to it. This was like, I think this came with like a limited edition belt or something like that.
No, they were authenticating. They were selling authentic signed Undertaker urns.
Get out.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, that's pretty cool though.
Mm.
Nice.
But he wanted what? $4 bills.
Four bills. But in hindsight, $275 for a Sig now from the Undertaker,
and he won't sign certain things.
Yeah, that's true.
He won't sign his rookie card. So
his 91 rookie card he will not sign.
Nope.
Yep. So anyway, the guy who had the urn also did have that C3. It was a C3PO, correct? Mm-hmm. So the guy next to him gave that guy a sale by he just looked out of the corner of his eye, and I had passed this guy like 3 or 4 times and didn't see it.
Wow.
And he saw it because it was on the back of his display.
I gotcha.
So he saw the back of the card and was like, oh, wait, you were looking for that figure? I was like, yeah, for my buddy. He's like, this guy has it. So I was like, dude, he's got it. And he was like, do you want it with the protector or without the protector? I was like, I'm sure he's going to want it without it. So he was like, all right, well, it's 20 with it and 15 without it, right?
Which is insane because they're $15.99 in the store.
Right.
So it was cheaper than
it was perfect.
And I was like, I don't want that protector. You can keep that shit.
Yeah. So it was just figure fate, man.
Mint.
Love it.
It was awesome.
I was happy to because you had that out on your plate that you needed that, and then also Andrew was looking for the Miz.
Yes.
So any Miz figures or any Hulk figures, our buddy Andrew, who was selling with you guys, was on the hunt for those. So I helped him score a Miz, and the guy was so awesome about it. He had a $35 tag on it, and then I got him down from 35 to 30, and then we balked on 30. So then I also got him down to 25 on that. So pretty much retail, right? So that rocked. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, but other than that, I mean, Benny Rose hooked me up. I got the retro carded Wolverine and Dark Phoenix on the foil cards in the Legends 3.75 inch.
Yeah.
And Legend Pop Paul looked at me and he's like, people already getting like the Black Widow one. And I was like, these things aren't supposed to come out till September.
That's
so
right.
I've had it bookmarked that Hasbro Pulse has them on sale for $88.99.
No way.
So $80 or $87.99. So it's $88 for the 4. I found them on Amazon for $12.99 a piece, and there's only 4 of them.
Yeah,
it was $52.
What? And they were Prime?
Prime. I got them. I thought they were supposed to be in until September, and one showed up the very next day. The Green Goblin showed up the very next day.
You did the what's in the box.
Yeah, what's in the box? Go follow me on TikTok, Rich_Rampage. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
And then I got the Black Widow, the Thor, and the Thing in like the next couple of days. It was
cannot beat it,
and they're still on pre-order on HasbroPulse.com for $30 more than Amazon. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I'm so glad that Benny had that foil 2-pack for me. He kind of like pushed me into just like, let me just grab these here because they're cheap.
Yeah, you can't beat it. You can't beat a deal like that. That's great. Love that.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done with so far. Massiverse finished, Origins finished.
Yep.
The Mirrorverse finished.
Yep.
I got the Jack Sparrow Justice for Johnny.
Yep.
I got that Jack Sparrow, but I found them on Amazon again it was $13 instead of the $20 retail.
There you go.
And the Big Sully, which is $40 retail, and it was
44 or something like that.
44,
big,
44 retail. It was $36 on Amazon.
Cannot beat it. Cannot beat it. Yeah. So you cleaned up. You capped off these lines, man. 3 on the droids. That was 3 and done.
Yeah,
that was nice.
That was nice and easy.
Yeah.
I love nice little easy hunts like that.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like I said, I'm redoing my room and just putting it all together.
Yeah, he's got a lot of work ahead, and it was a long time coming for you.
Oh yeah. So what'd you get, bro?
Oh man, so we went to that Edison toy show, and I had $0 to my name. I had 0 cash on me, but I didn't realize that I had ordered something for Nick Bove, so he came and gave me the cash difference.
Oh,
all right. So now we got some play money. Yeah. I don't have the one thing that I spent my actual cash on. It's in the back. The guy who is not a huge DC guy spent a little money on DC for himself.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So the DC Classics line. I don't know. You remember that line, right?
First line I ever started collecting.
It was like a Mattel 6-inch.
They're amazing.
Classic line. I
love them.
I've been losing my shit over these because I didn't realize that all of the most recent DC figures have been 7-inch.
Yes.
And we don't play well with 7-inch in this.
I know they just. I don't understand why certain companies do that. They go out of you're just out of scale.
You're
from
just
everything
out.
else.
Yep, exactly. So it was nice to see some DC classics out there in the 6-inch scale. And I found this guy who had, that's literally his whole game was DC classics. So I sat and I talked to him for a couple minutes, and he was really awesome, cool gentleman. But I was starting to see some of the prices on them, and I was like, oh my God. Like some of these figures, like a Robin, just to get a Dick Grayson Robin.
Yeah.
He's like $150.
It's an out of. It's like Toy Biz. It's just like they're never going to make them again.
Yeah. So, if I wanted that figure, I'd have to plunk, and my rules, like anything over like 60, and I've even pushed it to 65 at maximum, pretty much, for a single carded figure is as most as I'll pay for a retro release like that.
Yeah.
So, hearing 150 just crushed my heart. So yeah, I'm going through his stuff, and I'm like, oh, I actually have a DC Classics 2-pack at home. I have the Azrael Batman, was it the Nightfall 2-pack?
Right.
So I have the he's like slashed across the chest Batman and the gray and blue.
Okay.
So I'm sufficed with that. I'm okay with that Batman being my. No, the DC Classics.
Okay. It's DC Classics Azrael. Okay.
Yeah. So I have the DC Classics. I have a good Batman that I'm happy with. He does have a slit across the chest. Whatever. He's weathered. I could deal with it. So I see this Superman, and he's like this iconic. That's the Superman you got. Like, oh, so nice.
Icy eyes.
Yeah. So I talked to this one guy, and he wanted 65 or something like that for the icy eye. Well, no, just for the regular eyes Superman was 65. Then for the icy eyes one, he had it for 40. So I was like, okay, that's not bad. Let me see. I walk around the rest of the show.
I can't believe they look. I have that Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I walk around the rest of the show, and I find one, and the guy's got a $20 price tag on it.
Oh, grab it.
So I'm like, half off. Nice. Get that. So I was ready to pay the 20 because I had the 20 from both. Right. So I'm like, this is like perfect. This is wonderful. He wouldn't accept, because he also had, and I mentioned to you earlier, the same guy who had the Superman had all of these Street Fighter figures that I was dying to find in the wild. Oh my God.
You are finding them in the wild.
And here I am finding them after looking at them on Mercari and eBay for like years, and they're like in that like kind of gray area, like 65, 70, 80. Yeah. For a single loose figure. No.
It's so disheartening.
Yeah. So this guy has them. They're loose, and they're at a nice freaking price, but I got no cash. So I look at
you got a PayPal?
I asked him. I was like, "Come on, man! You Venmo, Chase, and I will pay you anything right now, just to not go hit an ATM or whatever the case may be, because I really needed it. Blanca, Zangief, come on, let's go." Wow. Nothing. Really? He would not accept anything.
No,
nothing.
Cash only, man.
Yep, cash only. So I was like, all right. So I was like, all right, what about the
way to get the wind out of my sails?
Oh yeah, it was something that hurt my heart that whole day, because you never find them wild, and there they are loose in front of you in the right color schemes that you want.
Right, exactly.
Because sometimes you'll find a Zangief with some blue trunks. Nah, you want the red. You'll find a Blanca, but his skin is blue. Nah, I want the green.
Right.
Come on, this guy had him. And he wouldn't do it. So I was like, all right, what about this Superman that you had a $20 price tag on? So he goes, how about 15? I didn't even ask him for a discount, and he offered it.
Okay.
Cool, man.
I'll take that.
I'll take it. So now I got $5 more dollars to spend somewhere else. Cool. But there were a couple of other sellers that did accept like Zelle payments or Venmos and stuff like that, PayPals.
Yeah.
So that was great. So all right, let's get into those. So I didn't show you the frosty eyes, but one of my first purchases from the show was we have some characters from the Catwoman Turtles 4-pack.
We have Channel 4 News.
Yes, the Channel 6?
Channel 6 News.
Channel 6 News box set.
Sorry.
So we have Irma. Let's show it for the live. We have Irma from that set. By the way, these all came with mostly all of the accessories that would have came along with it.
This guy had a whole table of all the toon NECAs in Ziploc bags.
Yes.
With all the accessories with them. So
yeah. So I've never had even a vintage Irma. So, this just rules.
Yeah, these figures are so detailed.
Yeah.
To perfection.
And here we have the Catwoman, April O'Neil. So I'll show that. You helped me get, I think, the April O'Neil, right? When they were in the Targets?
In the 2-pack? No, I did not.
No?
I only found one for myself.
All right, so I must have done a trade for it then. Or found it on Facebook.
I had my nephew in my arms, and I saw them sitting on the desk of the electronics section. And I was like, "Ooh, you're my good luck charm, little buddy."
There you go. Awesome.
That shit right off the desk.
Yeah. So these were cool. I saw these. She's got a bendy tail,
and this comes with the alternative rat face head.
She's got the rat face head. Yep. Which that's cool. Yeah. You want to swap it out, do a little difference. It's always fun.
So I found my vintage Irma.
Oh my god, that was wild!
In a pile of nothingly extravagant goodness.
Yes, and she had the lanyard on her neck and everything. The glasses were there,
still on. Perfect. And
what a score!
And I got that inside of a handful of toys, and the guy was like $4.
But
diamond in the rough.
I'll vomit if that ever happens. So this will clearly do for me for an Irma figure. Like that's
Absolutely.
The be all end all for me. Mm-hmm. If I ever find a vintage, if it's not $4,
$4, man,
I'm not doing it.
That's the shit right there.
So all right. So I find these, and they were in a bag together for a deal.
Right.
Nice deal. Great friggin' deal on these guys, gals. And so I'm looking at these, and little did I know that I already had something on pre-order. All right, and you mentioned it earlier. So Griz goes and orders. I'll cover my name from Target.com. I want you to read that for me.
That is a Rat King and Vernon 2-pack.
Okay, Rat King and Vernon 2-pack.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what they sent me? They did not send me the Rat King and Vernon 2-pack.
Oh.
You know what was in the box?
What was it? Bob Ross and a raccoon.
Dude.
That is not the order. That is not even...
So it's the same brand. It is a NECA figure.
I was going to say it's not even the same brand, but it's NECA.
So this is straight up.
That's Bob Ross.
It's Bob Ross. And I'm not joking. I swear. I have this here. This was what I ordered. Was Rat King and Vernon 2-pack. And it was a giant box, too. So when I got it...
Where'd you get it from?
Target.com.
But it says mail-in or...
Return method.
Return. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So,
I was going to say, you went there and picked it up and it was just like...
No, that would just be stupid on my part.
Sent you Bob Ross. I think
they sent me freaking Toonie Bob Ross.
Oh.
That's right.
Damn.
So, yeah.
Oh, no, I have this one. I have the one with the squirrel in his pocket.
Oh, cool. All right, so I got the one with the raccoon, which actually, this figure. They were like, yeah, you could just return it to the store. And I was like, really?
But they're not the same price. That's the thing.
Exactly. So I was like,
the Vernon Racking 2-pack is not the same price as a single.
So I pushed it one further. I was like, really? I have to return this? And they were like, well, you don't have to. So it's mine now. That's what you get, Target.com.
Are you getting your Vernon Racking 2-pack?
They're sending it.
All right.
We shall see if they goof again. If they goof again, and this is ridiculous. How do you send this in place of a 2-pack?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Somebody wasn't doing their job right.
Yeah. So anyway, I love the raccoon. This is going directly to my wife. So Jess, she has no idea about this yet. So I'm going to show this to her, and she's going to flip. All right. So yeah. Little Bob Ross action.
Nicka. You know what? His family doesn't even get royalties from that. Do you even watch the documentary?
I know. I heard about it. It's actually really disheartening.
It's a very sad story.
I'm really pissed.
The estate of Bob Ross sees a 0 cents to Bob Ross.
Yeah, like his lawyers basically poached all of his future sales.
He had like managers that like totally stole everything.
Yeah.
It's a pretty sad story. There's a documentary about it.
Yeah. So very sad, but I do kind of appreciate it, especially being that it was free $3.99. So anyway,
discount. What else, bro? Next.
So while we're at it, I was looking at these, and the same guy had the Vernon, but he had 2 Vernons in a bag. I'm like, I don't need 2 Vernons, but I will take a Burn. I will take a Burn figure. So basically, my thought process was, I just got the Channel 6 news team and the Vernon 2-pack coming in from Target.
There you go, complete.
And it's a complete set. And also, which was really cool, is that, so she's a cat, she has the rat head, and the Vernon Rat King 2-pack comes with the rat head also.
Right.
So that was the version that I wanted.
Perfect.
Not the blindfolded one. So this was like, just, I knew if I passed up on the Burn, I was going to regret it. And he was actually low. He was like, for an exclusive figure, usually in a 4-pack, you can price things out like, oh, this one is 20, this one is 20, this one's 20, and this one's 20.
Right.
But the whole pack was, what, $150 for the whole pack?
Yes. But you got so many like stands, cameras,
boom
lights.
arms. Yeah, you got a whole bunch of stuff, and I got most of that stuff too.
Oh, because it came
with these,
right?
So I kind of got the entire set for like a steal.
Did he come with burgers?
No, he didn't come with burgers, but he did come with some equipment.
That's cool,
and I think an extra head, like a non-screaming head or something like that. But yeah. So starting it off with the TMNT, just like we did with the news, this was the TMNT haul of the month. Was getting some of these guys in, and the little extra Bob Ross to top it off.
All
right. Now we get into your favorite,
Marvel Legends.
Your favorite.
Oh,
all right.
Boy.
So here we go.
Here we go.
So all right, I'm gonna start this one off. Let's start off with a cautionary tale. All right. So be careful who you buy from. There's some really unsavory people out there, and I tried to work it out with the seller.
Well, you're sounding salty, bro.
Yeah, well, a little stinky.
Salty?
A little stinky.
Getting salty.
So, yeah. So I'm trying to build this strong guy after I trashed the entire wave and said it was trash. And now I'm just buying, pieces of you, pieces of parts. You saw on the last live video I did, I showed you the Warpath. And then recently at the same toy show that we got these, I found Black Tom Cassidy for 10 beans with the Build-A-Fig piece.
10 beans.
So, I was getting closer. I finished the back of the body. I had a Shikla on order from Deep Discount, and they didn't even freaking tell me that they were going to cancel my order.
Cancel it.
So now I'm missing the arm. I'm missing Jeffrey the Shark.
It's fucked up.
And they wouldn't even tell me. I had to call and press them about it. And then they finally admitted, oh, yeah, it's gone, long gone. So, ass to me.
Yeah. Sorry about your damn luck.
Yeah. So I was close. I was about 2 to 3 figures away with this. So I go online and I order from an eBay seller who I don't even want to say his name because I'm very upset with them. So basically, I tried to work it out with the seller. We had an issue where the figure came and it was Pirate Deadpool with the leg piece. And now you're a smoker.
And
I made him smell the figure. This thing stinks. Stinks.
he smells like a cigar.
Smells like a cigar. So I message the seller and I say, you didn't mention
I mean, he's a dirty pirate
he's
anyway.
a dirty pirate anyway. Was it like an authentic smell? So I messaged the seller and I said, hey man, this thing reeks. I'm going to have to wash this thing. Like, this is more work. It's more work. It stained my nostrils. It was so strong. It's been wearing off probably over time.
It's getting more of a plasticky smell.
Yeah. So anyway, I try to work it out with the seller. I said this a million times. He basically says, nah, I'm good. So I'm like, there's nothing you can do for me. There's no, maybe like a discount off another sale or maybe a refund of some of the money that I spent on this stinky ass figure. Nah, I'm good. So I go to rate him poorly as a result.
Mm-hmm.
And eBay strikes my account. You're not allowed to engage in what they call extortion by asking somebody to work with you on a price. This is a rule that I didn't know that was in place. So they sent me this whole rule sheet that I'm not allowed to rate the seller now, even though he did a crappy job of telling me that this thing stunk, because I asked him for a discount. Or I asked him for a refund after the sale. That's extortion because I rated him poorly. So eBay, I deleted the app.
I mean, I haven't bought off the eBay in over 2 years.
I deleted the app. I'm fed up.
Yeah.
Like that was like the last.
I mean, usually the eBay sides with the buyer.
Yeah, they did not. He put in a claim saying that I tried to extort him and then almost got my account banned. So he wins on this and I get a stinky Deadpool and no discount.
Pirate Deadpool. Don't you have
so anyway, don't put anything in writing about what's that? I had him.
Oh.
I was gonna what I was gonna do was I was gonna, give this as a gift. Give it to a student who was doing a good job, but I can't in good conscience give a stinky figure to a kid. No. So you got over on me, you punk.
Bitch.
Jerk. So anyway.
Son of a bitch.
You know who you are. I hope your conscience stinks like this figure. So anyway, that was my 2 cents. I don't like to get upset over things like this. It's plastic. But that was pretty low. So anyway, let's move on. Let's see, was there anything else? No, nothing else boxed that I got from the toy show. Let's see. In the process of doing some unboxings, I did an entire video myself to build the Mr. Hyde. This was also a part of that deep discount setup that I was doing. I picked up a bunch of MCU figures that I don't want, just so that basically I could build this figure. You had gotten me the AI Iron Man.
Yes, I remember that.
And the Civil Warrior.
Right.
Yep. So now we have a completed. The head was in the Civil Warrior.
His eyes are super red.
Yeah.
You've been hitting that dubage.
Quite a bit. So yeah, now we have Build-A-Fig Mr. Hyde. I think he's cool.
Huge.
And I didn't realize that he is the father of Quake, who is coming out in the controller wave. Boom.
Boom. Spoiler alert.
Yep.
I didn't know.
All right. I did get an open thing.
Yeah.
This is the one with the black trunks. Was this the
Target?
Yeah, Target or so yeah. I have the new one, but I like the head sculpt on this one better. What a great head sculpt on that. I like the wash. I love Thing. Thing was always one of my favorites. Retro. Yes.
Just got his retro one, which it's just
the 375.
Orange. It's just orange plastic. There isn't any detail
and like a little blue trunks, right?
The original is like a white and blue. Yeah, that's what I have in the Legends as well. The Walgreens exclusives.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I collected that one.
Is this the Super Scroll wave?
Probably.
Yeah, the black suits.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, for $10, you can't beat it.
Oh my God! You only paid $10 for this?
You know what else I paid $10 for?
That's a good deal.
In the same lot. Now, this is something that Ben was hunting for a while, and it's a variant of said figure that he was going after. I put him on this bike here. We have a blue Ghost Rider.
What is that about?
Yeah, so this is a variant of Ghost Rider. I believe it's Danny Ketch and Robbie Reyes. So this is one of those variants here. I put him on this bike because I don't really have a bike to put him on. So I just kind of like have him riding shotgun or sidecar with this cool Wolverine with the patch. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Also $10. So after all, it was like 25 shipped for both of those figures.
Damn.
Sweet deal. But one that was not $25 shipped.
Was this the Rule Breaker?
No. So we'll do these. We'll do these other two. These are cheapies. We got this was from the Edison toy show. Black Bolt, which everybody was going absolutely bananas for. Benny also had it for sale at a nice price, Ben. But I did find a nicer price at the show. He doesn't have the extra head sculpt where he's screaming and using his pitchfork. That's okay. I'm quite okay with that because what mouth?
Isn't it a tuning fork?
Yeah, tuning fork.
Nice.
So yeah, got this guy. Ben said he didn't like him because of the molded. You can't really do much with these.
Oh, because there's like
they're glued in. Yeah. So $10. Cannot beat it. And most people at the show had him for 30, 40, like in that range. Complete, obviously, but
because he's in the movie, right?
Multiverse of Madness, making a little cameo per se. So yeah, pretty cool.
12.
Not bad for the price.
It's a 10-year-old figure.
Is it? Oh my God!
It says 2012 on his foot.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
can't even believe that.
Wow.
A Koye wave, I thought it was. Unless that's the Thanos Imperative version. Because then we have a problem. Because this might be an exclusive then. We might have an exclusive on our hands if that's the case.
Trademark 2012. Marvel.
Maybe that's when they started the line. Because there was the return.
I would check on my phone, but I'm live on Facebook.
He live! Alright, so we got Black Bolt joining the fray. Love it. Also, this wasn't at the toy show, but a little score. This was the black suited Daredevil. This was in the SPDR wave. Came with I think the other arm or the leg or something like that. Just love Deadpool. Any version. Daredevil. Any version of Daredevil is awesome in my book, and he had his collar sticks, the extra hands. Can't beat it. $10? Are you serious? Oh, awesome. Great deal. All right, moving right along. Some other...
I don't know. This says 2012 too, so...
Okay, yeah. That's a 2016 figure, at least. At least. Maybe even 17 or 18.
So how is that... See, now that totally throws off my whole, like, looking for years...
Yeah.
On figures.
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
This is a Marvel Legend Hasbro?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, yeah.
Hasbro. SPDR wave. There was Cloak and Dagger in that wave. I had those boxes and those figures we could check.
All right. Next.
All right, let's move along. So this was a Facebook Market deal. And by the way, guys, this wasn't all in 1 month. This was months.
It's been 4 months since our last episode. So
don't say it out loud. It hurts.
It's been
4 months since our last confession.
I've gotten many toys since then.
Don't kill me, wife. Yeah, so these were also cheapy pickups that go for a lot. Okay, this one. Who's that remind you of?
Batgirl.
Yeah.
Catwoman.
Yeah.
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 Who's that?
Hellcat.
Hellcat.
All right, so what's cool about Hellcat is you also had the Spider-Woman from this wave, which I absolutely love. That red-suited Spider-Woman is chef's kiss. So you got the Fierce Fighters Legend series. She comes with parts for Thanos, which is pretty dang cool. And she's probably going to get open. Yeah, perfect part. A head. I love this Hellcat figure. I've had my eye on it for a very long time. But I couldn't find her under 30 at all.
Whack. $10.
Another score and a half
with the piece,
and it's complete. So it was buy more, get a better deal. So this was in there also. This has a Dormammu piece. This is Nico Minoru. All right. I had gone live. I have the Enchantress. I have Carl Mordo. I have the head for the Doctor Strange here. So I'm only missing a few pieces in here to build possibly a second Dormammu.
Oh gosh.
But I'm not really into it for that. I like this character. She's really cool. She's got translucent hands and a whole arm that you can pop out, which is pretty sweet. She's got a cool look, cool goth look. And she's going to start showing up in some video games. I think Midnight Suns is coming out. That's like a new Marvel game that's coming out. So she will be primarily featured in that. So we'll get her in there also.
Oh, yeah. 109, brother.
An hour and 9?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll plow through these pretty quickly then. Not much left here. We got 2 Walgreens exclusives coming up, but while we're at it, let's talk about those. All right, so we got 2 Walgreens exclusives that came in. These were a month apart from each other. We have Baron Zemo,
nice.
Who all I said was, I'm an inbox collector, and there's dents here, and this is dented here, and you sent it in a poopy box. This was
so whack.
On the arm.
Oh, really?
They Walgreens honored the amount of damage and the fact that they don't have any other stock to replace. So they said, we'll just go ahead and refund you for the figure. No problem. Ugh. So they sent me this, and I didn't have to be charged.
Nice.
Because they screwed up.
Cool.
Yeah, you got a little dentage. But yeah, we got a classic Zemo. And the other one, which is, let's, you know what? we saw these guys. We'll move them out real quick. It's a crazy scene. Hi, we can see Rich again. Jigsaw.
I saw this figure and I immediately wanted to get him because I need another suited figure.
Do you want one?
What I did was I went and I picked up the Marvel retro carded Hammerhead.
Hammerhead,
with
yes.
the blue pinstripe suit, and I popped his head off and popped on MJF's head. So now I have a suited MJF figure.
Nice.
For my AEW section.
Well, custom.
Wardlow has a second head with his figure, and he can totally use a suited body.
Oh, yeah.
But he'd have to be...
He'd have to be pretty big then, right?
Yeah, this guy...
He's a little skinny.
He's a little skinny.
So what you can do, and this would make perfect sense, is put the MJF head on this body and put the Wardlow on the bigger Hammerhead body.
Well, the Hammerhead body isn't so big either.
It's pretty sizable. He's taller.
I'm sure they'll come out with a suited figure.
Yeah.
But, yeah, tell me about this ugly mother effer.
All right, so I have severe nostalgia for Jigsaw. I grew up down the street from a comic book shop, and at the time there was this Punisher War Journal comic that was coming out, and it had like a brown paper bag cover with a really jacked up Punisher. And me and my brother went to the store when the artist was there doing the signing. And we met the artist. He signed it in silver pen. That's awesome. And we got basically this awesome, collector's piece comic. And Jigsaw was always like the Punisher's main baddie. Like, I'm a huge Punisher, Daredevil, Marvel head from when I was a kid. I only got into these figures as they started, popping off. Like, I would go into Walgreens with you, walking around just looking through stuff, and I would see them. I'd be like, oh, I see you. That's cool. Can't do it. And then we all know my story.
And then you lose them, and now you have to pay double.
Yeah. So now I'm ahead. Now I'm ahead of it.
Head of the curve.
And yeah, so we got 2 super villains from Walgreens exclusives, and I got these ordered and sent to the house. So, I didn't really have to do a crazy hunt. All I had to do was be in the right time in the right place, get in your Facebook groups, and listen to the pulse of the people, and you will get what you're looking for.
Absolutely. Speaking of Facebook groups, if you want to join all the fun stuff that we do here at the podcast and all our collector friends, you can join us at the Never Enough Toys podcast friends group.
Yeah.
The group where you just post up your pictures of your holes or what you see online, the interest, and we just like to interact with all collectors alike. So be sure to follow us on Facebook and on Instagram, Never Enough Toys.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Never Enough Toys podcast.
All these are plugs.
Yeah. So really cool. I do want to talk a little more about this Jigsaw really quick because all the accessories, the steel baseball bat.
It's got a gun.
The machete, this, bolt lock gun, 2 side knives, and you have like the blast effects. I feel like they really packed this guy with some great stuff. That face sculpt is disgusting.
I was going to say it's a lead pipe.
Yeah. So yeah, just a really I just want to show that real quick so you can see the show up there. Some of that. Show down here some of that.
Show me your guns and knives.
Show me your weapons. So these were the single card legends that I had gotten from various places, Walgreens, Facebook, Marketplace. And then we're going to finish up with two different stories, right? All right, so
I got a story for
you. So we did talk about this guy a few minutes ago, and in his blue form, and that was Ghost Rider. like I said, Ben and I had a little deal where I really wanted the controller head, and he really wanted a ghost head. So I tried to get him the ghost head from the Magic figure, which I did open. So here she is. Here was Magic. There once was a red head that was right here. And I opened up this figure. She's got a little dent on the back, so I'm not really too worried about it. So yeah, here she is, Magic. She's part of the X-Men team. She is also Colossus's sister, so that's really cool. So I took the head out and gave it to Ben. I'll try to put up a picture if I can of whatever Ben got out of it. So I was jealous. I was so jealous that I did a thing.
What'd you do?
I bought a Ghost Rider figure.
Oh.
And this one has the the white head, the mandible jaw that opens. So Ben, you inspired me. This is from the Rhino wave.
Wow.
This is the one that has the white the grayish accents around it. He's got the one with the bike, which very jealous that you got it for such a good price. Somebody put a custom chain here. It's just a regular.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks like the little change you buy like right at the register at the supermarket for your glasses and stuff.
So shout out to the seller. I love the creativity. And I had bought from him before. He was really cool. So yeah, we got a little Ghost Rider action, and he's translucent. Yeah. Ghost Rider was one of those guys. He was kind of a grail. He was kind of a grail. With the bike would have been better.
Yes.
But it also would have been like $150 that I don't have.
Wow.
So I settled for, I think, around 40 for this guy.
I'm glad I bought him when I was 16.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a dope
with
one.
The flame bike.
With the bike. They're going to do another one.
Yeah.
Mark my words.
They should.
They're going to re-release him on a retro card. But yeah, I couldn't stand to know. Oh, ha! You better watch it before I give you the gaze.
It's clobbering.
before I stare at you in your eyes and then show you your terrible memories.
I remember when it came a rock.
So yeah, Ghost Rider. Overpaid, but I'm very happy to have this guy.
Overpaid, but
for a Lucy at least. All right, and last but not least, the creme de la creme for all things. So out of this, my friend gets a figure, and this is a big teaser. So I'm gonna put that there for you. Another one that came out of the multiverse. So we had our Black Bolt here. So another character that was alongside Black Bolt in the movie was Captain Carter. All right? Captain Carter, part of the What If wave.
She was released twice, once single by herself, right? Target exclusive.
There was a Walmart exclusive stealth suit where there was no red in any of it. It was all blue. But she comes with the arms for the Watcher. Pretty cool. And yeah, I really like this figure, and I was sad that I passed her up at GameStop, but then she went back up on order at Big Bad. So I picked her up from Big Bad because she was available.
Actually, put in my first order, my first Marvel Legend order of Big Bad
ever.
Yes, I've never gotten Marvel Legends from them because I've always found them in stores.
Right. So we have Captain Carter, rather. There she is. So little Illuminati action going on there. Very cool. And why did I get this Captain Carter? I put her in there basically to get free shipping.
Okay.
Free shipping for something that will be replaced. And what is being replaced? And that you're taking home?
Oh. Rhino.
So yeah, just one thing back to him, Jenny. Don't kill me. So yeah, he gets this Rhino from me. Awesome figure for the time. He's super cool. He will stand once you get him into position. Might be a little tough. Might have to put a figure stand or something on them.
I'm a master poser.
Master poser. So, when an old figure goes out, a new one comes in, and the new one is massive. Look at this thing!
He's so
Oh
nice.
my god!
That card is so. It's bigger than a binder.
It's tremendous.
Nice.
Tremendous. And this came months early. I still have this on pre-order from Amazon.
Now, would this show up in Target?
I hope so.
Because the wave that's showing is the past wave that was out, which is Hammerhead,
Yeah.
Spider-Man. So
yeah, so he's technically a part of this whole wave. But he was early. Everybody, all the online retailers were showing September on him.
Same thing with those retro Marvel Legends.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, this bad boy. Oh my god. Oh. That's funny. I called him a bad boy because the whole Marvel Legends collectors groups are saying, "Can we retire? Got this bad boy." He's big. Oh my god, awesome! Such a cool figure. Basically, a Build-A-Figure in an oversized box. Same thing with the Kingpin. You're getting a Build-A-Figure for a really great price. So I will retire. Wow, look at you. You're amazing, dude. You did that. So Rich gets a retro Rhino, and I get myself a retro card back Rhino. So everybody wins here, folks. And that's the end of the holes, man.
That's it.
It was a slam dunk-a-runk of a little bit of everything. You had some Marvel Legends, you had some TMNT. You had some Bob Ross.
Yeah, but, like I said, it's been life for me. I picked up a really cool lot on Facebook Marketplace actually last night. If you follow me on TikTok, I did a whole little thing on that.
Yeah, you did.
Actually, no, I did that in the Facebook group. Go to the Facebook group. I went live and I went through that box. So go join the group.
Yeah.
And also, follow us on the social media stuff.
Yeah, man.
We're here. We are back in action. It's been 4 months since our last episode, but at least we're here. And
we're still here, guys.
And we're still
collecting kinks.
We're still collecting.
We're still collecting toys. It's not like we fell off the map. We're still here.
Yeah, no, we're still going. So
it's going to lighten up here and there. And like you said, you're
as soon as
much left for you.
As soon as my room is finished, I can't wait to show it off. We'll do a room tour.
Yes, likewise.
And like I said, with it's not that I'm stopping buying toys. It's just that there's nothing
out there new for him.
No, like I've done my collecting of the older stuff, the newer stuff that's coming out. I'm selective with.
Yeah.
And whatever's out now currently, I'm up to date. So I'm good. I'm not really hunting as much as I used to be, and everything that I find, and I'm relieved that I don't want it. Like,
right,
there's a lot of stuff coming out, a lot of McFarlane stuff coming out. I'm like, I'm glad I don't want this stuff because
I don't do McFarlane.
No, I mean, I did the Batmans for a while, and after a little bit, it was just like, all right, well,
he oversaturated the market.
Yeah,
with them.
I'm
He
good.
Really did. So yeah. Well, with that being said, when there's not a lot of things for Rich or myself to pick up, we will be doing some deep dives into some cool toy lines. We started with the Battle Trolls, and we'll continue with other things. We had a bunch of toy lines on the dock. It was like Bucky O'Hare.
Yes.
Beetlejuice.
Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
Right?
Stone Protectors.
Yeah, all the deep cuts. We're
going to go into all of them. So, thanks for watching.
Yeah, this was a bloated episode. It was long overdue. So thank you so much for tuning in.
And thanks for listening.
On
Anchor, Spotify, on iTunes. I don't know, wherever you're listening, you'll hear us.
Yeah.
I'm Rich Rampage.
And I'm Griz.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks so much.
Later. Cue the music.
It's been a long time.
And we're live.